Talk Nation. Welcome back, everybody. Smash that like button. Shakur Stevenson versus CRUZ. These two dudes is going at it on Twitter, man. What is up with everybody beefing on Twitter nowadays? First, Spence Crawford, they going back and forth. Now you got Shakur Stevenson going back and forth with Pitbull Cruz, calling Pitbull Cruz poodles and everything. Let's get the beef off of Twitter and get the gloves in the ring. You dig what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Fight fans want to see fights. They don't want to see award words. We want to see rumbles in the jungle. Talk Nation, stand up as your boy. Smash that like button. Smash the right button. Smash the hype button, man. We back at it. Man, Shakur Stevenson, Savvy Southpaw, coming out of Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Philly. You dig what I'm saying? We breed champions, man. Shakur Stevenson, he ready to get into the ring. Coming up from 30, lost his titles. He ready to get at it. Boxing needs fights like this. You know what I'm saying? With Spence and with Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stop denying the fans what they deserve to see. What is the point of being a prize fighter? What is the point of being a boxer? What is the point of being pound for pound if you are not fighting the pound for pound best competition that you can fight? We all know the bad gotta be right. You're a prize fighter. I understand that. I respect that. Boxing ain't got no health care. You want to make sure that you can provide for your family, because boxing is a dangerous sport. You can lose your life. One fight, off night, you can get hurt. And after that fight, you are not the same. You know what I'm saying? You look what happened after the Morrell fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, his opponent was in a coma, had to be put in a medically induced coma after the punishment that he took in that fight. You can lose your life in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to hurt somebody with your bare hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a destructive force. That is a dangerous man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know, as nice as I am, you know what I mean, with them things, I prefer to use my hands, because when you have talent with your hands, you're a special competitor. And Stevenson, Eastside Pitbull Cruz, these two individuals are special. They're talented, especially Shakur Stevenson, man. This dude is Floyd Mayweather 2.0. Gifted southpaw. Bob Baron Love Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he don't think nobody can beat Shakur Stevenson except the top guys of the division. We're talking about Haney. We're talking about Lomachenko. And Lomachenko did not look the same after his last performance, even though he was fresh off of the battlefield. He was a little bit rusty. You know what I mean? He used to bombs and everything going off over his head. And usually, you know what I mean? Kind of had to get the ring rust off. If he's able to get back to form, him and Devin Haney will be a super explosive fight. Super explosive. I mean, that would be a great fight. That would be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You can tell Devin Haney, man, he's ready for 140. Because this dude, you know what I mean, when he stepped into the ring after Loma fight, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko calling this dude a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You see Devin Haney on the corner, you know what I mean, ringside, eating slices of pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude probably walk around at 154. But that's in the future. And he can still make weight, because there's still some fights at 35 for Devin Haney. If he can get the Lomachenko fight, that's good, because I told you guys, depending upon what Tank does to Hector Luis Garcia, and then he's slated to fight Ryan Garcia next year, you know what I mean, hopefully first quarter 2023. And if he is successful against Ryan Garcia, I believe that is the next fight that he will go after, is Devin Haney. And I believe that would be a great fight for Tank Davis and Devin the Dream Haney, for these two competitors to collide. And depending upon who wins, that would be a great segue for Devin Haney to move up to 140. Or for Tank also to move up to 140. But we're going to have to see, you know what I'm saying? But from 135 to 140, those divisions, not only they heating up, but there's some great talent within those divisions, you know what I mean? So for the years to come, it's going to be some great fights to come at 135 and at 140. And PROGRAIS and ZEPEDA is one of them. We'll get to that in a second. Let's wrap the Shakur Stevenson and Eastside Cruz fight, because we're going to talk about this fight again, because I'm telling y'all, man, I really hope this fight happens. It will be a great fight, a great fight for the division, for the fans, and also for legacy. Even though Pitbull Cruz is not a title holder, he has the ability and skill and tenacity and toughness to be a champion, and he will be a great young champion. Shakur Stevenson, he lost his, you know what I mean, he lost his titles on the scale, former unified champion. I mean, he's been there. He knows what it's like, and he wants that same run at 135. And there's some talent at 135. There's some hardware at 135. So if he's able to get the fight with Pitbull Cruz, that'd be a great warm-up for him stepping into the division. Now, let's talk about the Jose Zepeda, in the REGIS PROGRAIS fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the tail of the tape. Jose Zepeda, 35-2-0, 27 knockouts, age 33, 33, southpaw, 5'8", 70.5-inch reach advantage. Now, REGIS PROGRAIS, former champion, 27-1-0, 23 knockouts, age 33, 33, southpaw, 5'8", 67-inch reach advantage. Well, disadvantage rather. Now, Regis Prograis is heavy-handed. Regis Prograis got quick hands. Regis Prograis, he got some quick feet though. You know what I mean? And although ZEPEDA may have slightly the longer reach advantage in this fight, I believe that the quicker footwork of Regis Prograis, getting out of the way of those shots and having that power and being heavy-handed, he will be able to keep ZEPEDA honest. Now, ZEPEDA, he's going to have to keep Prograis at range. But Regis Prograis, you know what I'm saying, he's a great mid-range fighter, you know what I mean, so is ZEPEDA. So I believe, end of the day, let's just call it what it is, I believe this fight is going to wind up being a war. Somebody gets stopped or somebody gets knocked out in this fight between ZEPEDA and Prograis. Regis Prograis has struggled in the past, making weight at 140, but he's been focused, he's been disciplined, he has a nutritionist on deck. The nutritionist has done a hell of a job. Take your hat off to the nutritionist. You know what I mean? He's been in camp for the past 5-6 months. He's in great shape. He's feeling great. Weight is phenomenal. He's feeling good. His energy, everything is right where it needs to be stepping into this fight, because these two guys are fighting for the vacant WBC title and they're willing to lay it all on the line, and they're going to have to, because ZEPEDA wants it. Prograis, he wants it. Former champion. He wants to be a champion again. He know what it takes. He know he has to sacrifice. He know what he has to do. A lot of people slept on Regis Prograis, but guess what? This fight can open a lot of eyes. But ZEPEDA is not, I mean, he ain't sweet. You know what I mean? ZEPEDA is he's a tough opponent. He's a tough competitor. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. And I do believe that somebody's going to get knocked out or somebody's going to get stopped. We've seen with Jose ZEPEDA, he did the Josue Vargas first round knockout, minute 45 into the first round. You know what I'm saying? ZEPEDA lands a lethal left hand, catches Josue Vargas, drops him. He was able to get back onto his feet, but he wasn't, I mean, he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Legs were straight noodles, oodles and noodles. You dig what I'm saying? And guess what, man? ZEPEDA finished him. You know what I mean? Broke him down, tore him up in the corner. Fight was over. That was it. So great victory for Jose ZEPEDA. But Regis Prograis is a different animal, different beast. I don't think the fight is going to end that way. But at the same time, man, boxing is like a twilight zone. Strange things happen. You never know. You get caught with the right shot at the right time. You can get hurt, get knocked out, get stopped. It can change the momentum of the fight around. It can change the momentum of the night around. You know what I mean? And it can change the momentum of your life around. Boxing is a dangerous sport. You got to be careful. Protect yourself at all times. So that is going to be a great fight, a great night of boxing. It is fight week. And guess what? Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. Prograis, ZEPEDA. I'm not picking my winner just yet because we're going to do a final breakdown of this fight, but I would say I would have to lean slightly towards Regis Prograis. I like what I'm seeing from his footwork. He's heavy-handed. He has the power, and I believe if he catches Jose ZEPEDA right, he can hurt him. He can knock him out. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, you can't sleep on ZEPEDA. Looking at his last performance, you know what I mean? Looking at what he is capable of. If he comes into this fight, he looks in great shape. He looks on weight. Mentally, he looks like he's focused. You know what I mean? He just had a slight little scare. The team was in an accident, you know what I mean? But everybody's well. Everybody is fine. Thank God. You know what I mean? The fight and the show will continue. And it's going to be a great fight. But Shakur Stevenson, Eastside Pitbull CRUZ, hopefully these two guys will get into the ring. And Jose ZEPEDA versus Regis Prograis, these guys are getting into the ring. And we will see who will become the WBC 140-pound champion. Talk Nation, stand up as your boy. Put your thoughts in the comments. Put your hearts in the comments. Don't put your soul as God's property. I'm going to call at you on the next one. Talk Nation, stand up as your boy. Peace.